Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Streaming with Fishy. And in today's stream we're starting our playthrough of Assassin's Creed 1, which I didn't necessarily think I'd be able to do because it's a bit fucked on PC. And while that is still the case, I thought we'd do it anyway, wouldn't we? Why not? I mean, what's the worst that could possibly happen? To be fair, the worst that could possibly happen is we fail and it doesn't work. But I've got a controller hooked up because in window borderless it sort of misbehaves a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get cracking with Assassin's Creed 1. And we're going to play the game and see if it, if it behaves. I mean, what you have to do with Assassin's Creed 1 is in controls, you have to, with the controller, you have to map it yourself. Like, you have to map all the controls yourself. And it doesn't tell you what the buttons do and what they mean necessarily. Well, it tells you what the button does, but it doesn't tell you which button that actually is. Here's my point here, and it's really weird. It's like really odd. So with any luck, that shouldn't be a problem for us because I've sorted it out. But I don't think it's registered the triggers exist, so we're gonna have to figure that one out as we go. I would use keyboard and mouse, but in full screen the game sort of lags a little bit through Streamlabs. But in windowed it seems okay. So let's get cracking. Bruh, buttons. Exactly. You're playing all of them again. I didn't do one. I didn't do one. I'm doing one and then I'm stopping. That's what's gonna happen. Because I started with two. So yeah, there you go.
I applied my heart to know wisdom.
Punch everybody.
To know madness and folly. I perceive that this also was a chasing after wind. Much wisdom is much grief.
I can punch everybody who looks the same. But don't worry, I won't touch. I also said I would never touch Odyssey, so that's another reason why we're doing one, not Odyssey.
I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment.
Oh god.
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
Let me try and stabilize him.
It's pretty cool.
Focus. Listen to the sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it. It's not working.
Whee! Bam! Bam!
Just a moment, mister.
Bam!
You'll adjust.
Bam!
First
Bam!
is never easy.
Bam! 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 I'm punching so many people.
That's enough, Mr. Mann.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out.
Ah, fuck. Okay, here we are. You never completed one. I've done it so many times.
You okay?
It's one of them games. James Ross, John, you legend. Cheers to the super chat. If everyone could leave a like on the stream, that'd be fantastic.
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need.
Imagine a
Mr.
remaster
Miles.
of this game.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are. What you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
Gaming.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told.
I love the
Animus
modern
will
day
allow us to
in
locate what we
so
need.
mysterious.
Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
Or to
I'm
die.
not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down.
Okay, I guess we're lying down. That wasn't too difficult. I'd like a remaster of this game. We won't get a remake with Casanval, that's for sure. Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
Whoa.
Hello there, Lucy Gamer.
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
I need to turn on the...
Specific to the individual.
I can't remember if there are subtitles in this game, but we'll have a look in a minute.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand
Let's get the
why.
likes up,
I
gamers!
discovered something most fascinating.
Gaming.
Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well.
Oh,
the memories
groovy.
of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest
I
we
can't
get.
remember if there are even
So it's where we'll have
subtitles in
to start.
Assassin's Creed 1.
I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
I don't believe there are, but we can have a look.
Warning. Data stream unstable.
Akshay, cheers to the
Attempted
super chat, gamer. Back with Altair, back to AC. The fish is on fire.
Hello, subject.
Yeah, it's just AC1 though.
This tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate you to the Animus's control system. Instructions will follow
Lag?
shortly.
There isn't any.
The synchronization bar represents how in
No
sync
frame
you are
drops
with
and
your
everything seems
ancestors'
fine.
Memories. If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously close to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability.
Oh. Gaming. Right,
The
first things
Animus
first.
utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the actions of your ancestor. I'm loading subroutines to validate your body's adaptation to the Animus. We will begin by exploring the default actions of each input.
No lag for me, that's cool. Fishy, AC1 is kind of wank. Well, you're allowed to
While
not watch,
standing
it's
still,
not a problem.
Use the head button to observe
I
your
like Assassin's Creed
environment.
1, but that's just me. Look at these people without their faces. I miss this sort of feel.
Good.
Ye olde Assassin's Creed.
Use your empty hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process. Well done.
Nah, this is gaming. Just hang on, let's have a look, see if there are any. If I go into options and I go into HUD elements, sync bar, GPS system, there's no. What about audio? There's no subtitles in this fucking game. How did I never think about that?
Fundamental actions. Low profile and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions are more action oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads-up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs. Excellent.
Was kidding ourselves by saying that AC1 is amazing. I never said it was amazing.
Synchronization process
It was certainly a good start for the franchise, though.
Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile.
Off you go.
Good. Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground.
Oh, what a shame. I will be
While
gamer
sprinting,
tumble.
Reach the marker before this man does.
You closer. See you in a bit, gamer.
Well
I am a
done.
Swift gamer. Now you can die. Oh. The graphics are decent for
The Animus
2007.
will also provide other important information.
I guess.
The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context soon.
There's a coincidence I started a new game and
This
Plus
icon
Origins and
appears
Fishy.
when a soldier is
So
looking
now
at you.
today I
The
read down
yellow
that AC1 and Fishy
button,
flays
the
it.
soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target. Now,
There we go.
select
So
your hidden blade.
sometimes I forget which buttons I selected to do
With
bits.
your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
That we get. Now if we stand over here we get detected by Dick Face.
Damn! Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
He sees me. And goes,
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness.
this tutorial
to inform
drags,
as
doesn't it?
represented by the red witness
Especially when you know what you're doing.
Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response.
Why are people
Provoke
saying
the
I'm high on
soldier.
meth?
An assassin! Kill
Notice
him!
how the social status icon has changed to exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
You think you can lose me?
I can indeed lose you.
Can't hide forever.
Excellent.
I get it. Now
The
hide
line
in the
of
thing.
sight has been broken. Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier.
2010 was the last time you played this.
Good.
Been a
Your
while.
social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status changes again.
It's like, no, it must be the wind, and then leaves.
To hell with this. I've better things to do.
Your mate is dead. What do you mean you have better things to do? I just murdered your
Well
pal.
done. The soldier has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot. Excellent.
Okay, well that didn't work, did it? Let's be real. I'll play this months ago. It's been at least a couple. It might be at least a year ago for me. I might have revisited it once, but I didn't do a playthrough.
There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
That just shows me the hiding spots. I don't have to interact with anything here. It's these four different. These are the top 5 hiding spots in Assassin's Creed. Oh my god, back in Assassin's Creed 1 you couldn't do a top 5 hiding spots because there was only 4.
Let us continue with a demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
Right guys, it's me. Gamer Assassin's Creed 1 right here, talking about the freshest milk to ever grace your face. Not that you have a face, but
Good.
how it goes. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Let's get to 200, that'll be
Now you are
fantastic.
fully synced. A new ability is available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him. Well done.
I miss Eagle Vision like that.
Remember, Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you with staying in sync. The creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan.
Do not
Should you
compromise the
lose
clan. Wait, what?
You can restore synchronization by
I didn't
reliving
realise
key
that
moments of your
the
ancestors'
Animus
life,
lady said it
or
differently.
by respecting the creed. You have successfully completed the tutorial.
Oh, thank
The
God.
most stable memory block will now be loaded.
That took time, didn't it? We've been here for 15 minutes and we've only just got out of the tutorial. It used to be Assassin's Creed.
Wait! There must be another way. This one need not die.
Altair just kills him. Don't know why. Like this, watch.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Altair has got a bit of stuck-upness going on here. I don't understand that, because in Revelations, then they sort of present him as humble before this event. And I find that so weird. I can't even remember where I'm supposed to be going. I presume it's across this, not down the ladder. Okay. Right. Allow my memory to do bits, and then we'll be laughing. Yep, there we go. Bam, bam, bam. Assassin's Gaming. Assassin's Gaming bleed. It's been a long time since I played this part, so... Ah, assassinate time. Homophobia in this chat is an instant ban. Yeah. Like, homophobia, racism, any form of xenophobia or a bigotry is an instant ban in this chat. I want you to understand that. There is no place in my community for hatred.
Don't be silly. There's no such thing.
At all.
It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet! Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention
Hence
to
why I
those
banned.
jackals
Is that
of
like
Masyaf.
gaming?
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice.
We can
That man is our
certainly
greatest
hate
enemy.
Odyssey. That's
Here we have a
fine.
chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the
Obviously,
third.
by hatred, I mean
Do not compromise
prejudice.
the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
Good old stuck in his ways Altair doing bits. You know what? With the buttons mapped to RB and LB and everything else mapped fine, it's not turning out too badly,
Full
is it?
Templars, you are not the only ones.
This is so stupid because he breaks. He just compromised the brother. He's like, stop, Templars.
Blood.
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance.
Let's get the likes up, gamers.
And all of you will die.
It's at 250. Bloody bastard, doing bits. So we've got Ubisoft forward in is it 10 days now? 12, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. You can hear them getting killed in there. Well, killed-ish. Because we know that Malik sort of lives. But yeah. So what we expected to see at Ubisoft forward, guys? What you want to see? There are rumours that we might see a new Far Cry get announced. I don't know how true they are. But I guess I'd like her. I guess I'd like to see them do something. Obviously, I'm not too keen on Far Cry for a few reasons. One of them being Far Cry New Dawn is... I'm not a big fan. And I wasn't a fan of... I mean, 5 was fine. 3 and 4 were fine. 3 was actually great. 4 and 5 were fine, is what I mean. Primal was dull. New Dawn was just a complete copy and paste of 5, but with light RPG elements and pink everywhere. Is it possible to donate? There's a link that you can use via Streamlabs, or you can use the Super Chat feature, but please only do that if you really want to, can, and are comfortable doing so. It's completely up to you. Okay, we're back in Masyaf.
You've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace out there.
On you as well.
I could start killing people in hang on, that needs sorting out because it's the wrong buttons. Options. Gameplay. No, most controls. There it is. Swords, that one. No, don't do this to me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yep, that's all how it should be. I just want to make sure that this is that and that is that. Hang on, that's still fucked. Hang on. Options. Controls. The reason why it's still fucked is because that is up. That is right. That is left. And that is down. Yep, that's right. There we go. Sorry, I had to sort that out. Otherwise it would have been an absolute disaster. So you have to manually sort your controls out in this game with using a controller on PC. And I guess that's fine. It doesn't acknowledge that the triggers exist at all, so we're going to forget they exist. You prefer Assassins or Templars? I guess I'd say Assassins because that's the side that we play as in Assassin's Creed. But also, the later games have proven that they're just as bad as each other. Not like Odyssey late, but like Rogue late and Unity late. And Origins sort of brought back that protagonist sort of perception of the hidden ones, or the assassins as they're known now, I guess. I guess that's cool. But yeah, let's get to 250 likes. That'd be awesome. I guess we're going up to see Al Mualim. I downloaded a file that fixes the controller bug fishy. It's not really a bug. It's just the mapping is fucked. Thing is though, when it comes to downloading stuff, I tried to download sweet effects for this, like, and make it look really nice, but it just, no matter what I did, it wouldn't work. And apparently no tutorial on it exists anywhere that makes sense. Should I spend my last time to donate to you? No, certainly don't do that. You need the money more than I do, so please don't. If you need the money, just don't be doing bits like that.
He returns at last.
Like, I appreciate the thought, I appreciate the gesture,
Where are
and
the others?
don't worry, it's all fun.
Ride ahead, hoping to be the first
But
one
don't
back?
bankrupt yourself.
I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
Good Lord, Abbas. The fuck? The game just crashed. What do you mean the game just crashed? Oh, for God's sake. Right. That is so odd. Right, okay. Hang on, that was a white screen. There you go. Takes a bit of a... Thing is, though, it was saving as it crashed, which is now going to fuck us all over. No, we get it. Right, okay. And I think the controls have... Yeah, now the controllers said... No, the controller doesn't exist now, apparently. Oh no, it is back. There we go. Continue. That happens to me on AC3 on Xbox 360. The map does not load and it still pixels. For me on the Xbox 360 with Assassin's Creed 3, sometimes... Oh god, yeah, I forget what happens when you buck out of a game. Yeah, there's a chat free of small talk. I'd hope not. I mean, we need to talk small. Now I have to do that insufferable, what's his name, Abbas conversation again, where it's like, you lick the mentor's boot, and Altair's like, well, I'm a big cocky man. And you all smell, and then it sort of kicks off, and oh my god. What's the frame rate like? Well, at the moment, for me, it feels kind of solid 60. Should be outputting at solid 60 as well, because that's what it is in Streamlabs. What's going on here, gamer? Could kill you, but that would just be wrong. So yeah, no, I fear that it will crash again if we go through here, but it shouldn't do, because that would just be buggered. Oh no, he left me alone. He left me alone.
Is he running from someone?
Guys, Abbas left me alone. Everything's fine, don't worry about it. We can live with it. You're right, this man is my favourite man.
The master waits within.
He has a crown on his thing. And it's gaming. Now, I did see another graphics mod that I could have installed for this game, but I looked at it and it looked fucking dreadful. Like, everything in here, all the pillars went somehow like a very, very, very strong brown colour. And it looked like they just turned up the saturation to 1,000,000 and coloured a few objects.
Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
I'll tell him, I'll tell you, you smell how good. Got him. Okay. Cheers, Mini Fridge, for the super chat, man.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
Is it?
This time
I thought it was our ability to kill people, but...
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak. Not another word. This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough.
Ah, what a
Where are
wounded
Malik
moment.
and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Ah. He's alive to fuck us
I
over.
still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favorite failed to find. Here, take it.
I like how he has this
So
man
it
with
seems
him.
I've returned with more than just the
When did he have that man with him?
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to
Marcus,
Masyaf
screw Altair's voice actor.
So he
Cass
is a
Anvar. It's not the guy who plays Altair in this.
I will not deny him.
Which is...
Go. Inform the others.
I forget what his name
The
is.
fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair,
Philip Shabazz,
You have to wait.
I believe.
You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Yeah, Philip Shabazz is Altair's voice actor in Assassin's Creed 1. Cass Anvar's the one who did the bits, but cheers to the super chat, Marcus. It is appreciated. Right, let's shut the gate and...
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to...
How did Altair die? By bleeding or by locking himself up in there?
Not all.
Well, he was old. He just expired, sort
Distract
of.
the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
I guess the Peace of Eden helped prolong his life through, like, health means and that, but he was going to die anyway. And so he just sort of sat down and accepted it. Sort of let himself expire. We get it. No, okay, I get it. My sword is already out. What do you mean select your sword? Hey gamer, select the sword. But it's there. In my hand. I forget that the first part of the game is so difficult because you don't even have counter kills. Like here you have the counter kills, but when you go to Damascus for the first time, you don't. And as you can see, they're very, very useful. By the way, ignore the dog. He's a dickhead. Right. Ah, heavy man. It'll take me a while to get used to those heavy attacks. That man is dead. Leap of faith in Assassin's Creed 1 is a bit awkward as well, because sometimes you'll just die. I was accidentally killed the civilian, but I did it to kill him. It's not the first time Altair did that. Someone fucking stop that dog. Why does that dog have to bark every time I stream? Look at all these people running in, but Altair just stands here and what winds up at a more recent memory, just magic. Well, let's go speak with Father Al-Mualim. Look at all these people who are deceased and laying there.
Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests.
Okay.
Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough.
Okay. You alright, gamer? Excuse me.
He's going to cause trouble.
This is gaming.
God save him. He's gone mad.
The guards just comment on him like they don't know what he's doing.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous
Let's get to
game.
300 likes, gamers.
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage!
Oh no, the poor hostage.
Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Robert de Sable should have the the world record for the most terrifying French voice ever.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Sometimes when you do leap of faith, you will just die.
On my leg! Quiet, or the Templars will hear
How did he break his leg?
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set.
What if Eivor meets Altair? Assassin's Creed Valhalla is set a few centuries before one. Assassin's Creed 1's 1191. Assassin's Creed Valhalla's around 870. So, no, there's not much chance of that. Still you know, about near enough just over 300 years between them, I think. Mini fridge. The game looks terrible. All I want to see from this channel is Odyssey, because that game is very epic, and this game isn't that game and has big smell. Oh, okay. Cheers, mini fridge, for the super chat, man. I guess it does have big smell, but it's kind of cool. Would you ever do a leap of faith? No, because they're impossible, and you will die. If you try to jump into a haystack from that height, you will probably certainly die. Doesn't matter what you land on. You'll get up to a speed where it won't matter, and you'll just go. You won't necessarily go through it, but it will just hit like concrete regardless. Why couldn't he just station men in there? I guess
you did well to drive Robert from
this
here.
is the part where Altair gets stabbed, and it makes there's an illusion of the
again.
apple, but gaming.
Do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed.
What year did Ezio die? I forgot.
Disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
1526.
We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassinations
Maybe.
Creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you.
Maybe 1525. I don't know. 1526.
First and
I reckon.
foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
Backhand.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, then
1526.
1524. He was innocent.
Was it 1524?
He did not need to die.
No, 1524 is right. Yeah.
Knows no
It's gotta be.
bounds. Make humble your heart, child.
Well, he was.
Or I
No, hang on.
swear I'll
He was
tear it from you with my own
1459.
hands.
He was born, right? So yeah, 1524.
Second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such
He died
that
at
you
65
become one with the
-ish.
crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home.
Right,
Every
that
man
is
we've
that is
lost today
Tango.
was lost because of you. I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice.
Notice how his dagger is like a golden
Peace
color.
be upon you, Altair.
It's like a little indication that it's an illusion, because it is.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
Good old gamer. Fishy final AC with mouse and keyboard. I'm playing with controller, but you'd never be able to tell. I had to get a new mouse recently because the scroll wheel broke on my other one, and now it's just going every single color under the sun. It's really great. It's really great to have that, like RGB LEDs. Let's look at him from here. This is a good opportunity to sneak about. Desmond can only walk. It is gaming. There's a massive server in the corner of the room. Let's have a look at their discussion, see if they're talking about me in... I like how they sort of like muffle it to the point where we can barely hear what they're saying. But if you listen, they're actually saying things. Right, let's go see if we can listen to them.
I don't appreciate your questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Good old Lucy doing bits.
I don't set the deadlines, but I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
Giga Gret. That's a massive grit.
Accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his...
Why do graphics in AC1 look better than AC2 in my opinion? I don't know. I kind of get what you mean.
We have to trace through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
I'm sure Desmond would love to change his clothes out of this hoodie, which seems to change appearance in every game, but it's fine. Don't worry. Alright, gamers.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
It's not quite here where you start to use your skills to pickpocket Vidic and things like that.
Damn it, they locked the door.
Classic, they lock him in. It's a gaming moment for Desmond. It's like, shit, I'm locked in. But I'm going to go and poo. And then he poos. Desmond McPoo Miles. Is there a camera in here? There's a camera in here. That's a camera. And it's looking straight at the pooper. And there's a camera above the pooper. So those are cameras, aren't they? Or are they alarms? I think that's a camera. I don't know. Is it a camera? I worry that it's a camera. Why is there a camera looking at him? Shit. Okay, I guess we're going Kippo. This is how Desmond sleeps. He just lays on top of the bed in full clothing with his shoes on and everything.
Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc.
Vidic is just staring at you.
Me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
So it is a camera in the shitter.
Don't be so
Why is there a camera watching Desmond as he
shits? Your ancestors
shits?
almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive systemic intervention.
The stereo music videos.
Education, re-education,
fascinating,
to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess.
What is that even reflecting on there? Because it's not...
What is it then?
The room.
Now that would be telling.
So when you're playing Assassin's Creed 1, you don't know quite what to make of Vidic, besides from the fact that he's a bit of a dickhead. In hindsight, you can 100% tell that he's a naughty man. You're right, combo plations. The gaming gamers. OMG, it's Troy Baker. Oh no. I forget that to you, Eddie, everyone's Troy Baker. For fuck's sake, not Troy
When you
Baker.
have been
It's sort of a meme for Eddie, like everyone is Troy Baker.
will make it easier to
I think the joke is Troy Baker appears in almost everything when it comes to games.
Alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see.
Ah.
And then you slept the sleep of the dead. Of the womb.
There are no subtitles in Assassin's Creed 1.
And be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to...
I'm sorry, but I dislike Troy Baker. Fair enough. The guy asking for subtitles, look, there aren't... I'll go into options here. Right. In audio, where subtitles usually are. Sound effects, voice volume, music volume. There, no. Graphics. Can't find any mention of subtitles. HUD elements, control, sync bar, GPS system, weapon icon. Camera. Is there anything about subtitles in here? No. There's nothing about subtitles anywhere. Because in Assassin's Creed 1, there are no subtitles. Okay?
It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is.
Alright, I've said it before I started the stream.
But you, my son, have not found inner peace.
There should be
Manifests in
subtitles.
ugly ways.
There aren't.
You are arrogant,
Subtitles are there.
overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not
What do you
grant
mean?
the
Where are the
freedom
subtitles?
to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions. Your rank as well. You are a novice. A child once more.
Oh
As
no.
you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back
Oh, that is
into the
gaming.
Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No, the North voice is Troy
Not
Baker
yet.
who voiced it.
For now,
Mini
you're
fridge,
to become
man.
a student
Cheers.
once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable.
Oh no, not
Own.
Rebel
You
de
must
Sable.
find him and bring him here for questioning.
The gamer.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Would be more symbolic if they gave Altair a lower rank. Yeah, that would be kind of symbolic. This is where it tells me that I've lost. It says you've been demoted over and over again. When it should just do it all at once. It's a bit ridiculous. I feel like in a remaster, there are a few things that they could certainly improve. Obviously visuals, but adding subtitles would be fantastic. And maybe streamlining a few things like this, where it just tells you you've been demoted once and tells you exactly what you've lost, all in one thing, as opposed to telling you over and over again, which is just honestly tiring to look at. I can't even push run.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
There are subtitles because I put them on. Oh, if you put on the captions on YouTube, it should, you know, sort of work out that way. So yeah, that Mass Effect video is still getting hefty views, and that game came out the same year as Assassin's Creed 1, which is pretty cool. Maybe I should focus my next hefty video on Assassin's Creed 1. I don't know. I could do a pretty lovely hefty video on Assassin's Creed 1 actually, but also I don't know if I would anytime soon, but it's a good idea. Got a fish channel and watch some of his videos, like the actual comments. What's that, sorry? What's that about actual comments? I'll Mualim be like, you just unlearn tackle, because fuck you. Yeah, I don't understand how Altair unlearns things. How does he unlearn how to do bits? At least I can still sprint. I can't counter kill, but I don't know how you can unlearn a skill once you know how to do it. Surely to Christ, it becomes pretty much a memory of the muscle. Mini fridge. Don't watch Masyaf video. Just watch Odyssey videos. Okay. I guess if you're super chatting, I can appreciate it even more.
Masoon opened
Cheers,
the gate.
man.
He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masoon did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect
this
he
man
held
has
the
assassin
order to
robes
open
on.
the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masoon's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Find the basket weaver. I'd love to. Don't you worry, gamers. Assassin's Creed 1 does look outdated. I feel like that's part of its charm, though. I remember when this wasn't outdated, when this was advanced, if anything, and you know, that was near enough 13 years ago. But this game was not outdated.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now.
Let's get the likes up to 350, that'll be great.
As you wish.
That wasn't difficult at all. No, it's a beta. Find Mason. 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 That's it. It's like someone saying my son, but from Bolton. No, not from Bolton. From Masoon. No, not from Bolton, because they say un. Like from some chavvy place. Right, let's go. Let's not be trying to jest about Zambar. Let's try not to upset people is all.
I see the
I mean, when I say it, joke about whatever, but
hear the things you say. A traitor.
Do be careful.
I'm not a traitor. It's Al-Mualim.
He's just
who's
preaching.
betrayed us.
I'm joking. If you like Odyssey, I will stone you.
2 days
Cheers, mini
attack was
free.
but the
Super
first.
chat, man.
And more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf.
The worrying part is he's not wrong. In the confines of the story, Masoon is not wrong when he says that Altair is mad. Not Altair, Al-Mualim. Altair is certainly mad. Bit of stones. I find it really odd that the icon for Assassin's Creed 1 is literally just Altair's, like a bust of Altair on PC. Got him.
I yield. I yield.
You are a cock, sir.
I have no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars.
Hang on a sec.
You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right.
I'm 13. I was born in March and play 18+ games.
not afraid
oh,
to die.
Okay.
Your fate is not for me to decide.
Cool.
It's Al Mualim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You stand accused of betraying our brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die.
Al Mualim's beard looks a bit like a fucking... It does it from the top angle there, from a moment ago, it didn't look like a beard.
And have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
That was quick.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted.
Don't you play
These
PS4
men
account
must
like
be
18+
destroyed.
games to play on that account? Cool.
Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself.
Final one, gotta go. See you, gamers. Take care, mini
This way,
fridge.
you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir.
Okay, it's gaming.
Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit.
That's
the
a Damascus
city
pigeon,
when
that.
you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
Quite enjoy a bit of gaming.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this?
Tomfoolery.
It's a
It's
waste of
tomfoolery.
time. It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Are you going to stream Ghost of Tsushima? Yeah, sure, of course. Ah, Hidden Blade. Look at Altair flexing his missing finger. Okay. You must feel a little bit, you know, like you actually are missing a finger if you don't have your Hidden Blade on the hand that's missing the finger. Ah, he's going to give me a tutorial on the combat.
It seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
I must be busy, you should understand. Why did he throw me into the ring first?
You must be busy. I understand.
Please do next time. Oh my god! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? There was a guy in the ring that went, "Infidel, die." And I find that really funny because they're training, and they train and make it realistic by going, "Infidel, you must die." Right, Damascus. Ah, it's been a while since I played Assassin's Creed 1. It feels good. I like Assassin's Creed 1. I kind of miss it.
Where is he going?
This game has better combat than fucking Syndicate. Well, Syndicate's combat is choppy and cartoony. This is more. I guess it's counter-based and counter and combo based, and you know, if you get your momentum going, you sort of do bits. I don't remember collecting 3. Right, okay, if I do this I might die, because the haystacks in this game love to glitch and kill you sometimes. I don't know why. But it's happened on several occasions to me. Halo Killer 49, ... Cheers for the super chat, man. I really do appreciate it, gamer. Ezio's AC2 robes are superior to Ezio's Brotherhood robes. What's up, Lord Fishy? Not much, Nicole. What about yourself? Everything going good, I presume? Right, now, horses. This is my horse. Now we must abscond into the general direction of the distance. That made no sense, but you know what I mean. Bulldoze man. Goodbye. Ah, yes. Now this is gaming. Horse jump. Whee! AC2 Ezio had the best robes in the franchise. Oh, yeehaw. Yeah. I agree. That is what's going on here. Yeeing and haring.
Jar carriers can easily break your cover if you cause them to drop with their carrier.
Cool. Thought it crashed then again and I was about to shit myself. There's a viewpoint in the not so distant distance. It's not really a restricted area, you just have your high profile acts, you gotta be careful. That voice is kind of creepy. The Animus voice is a little bit on the ominous side. I don't know why. For the time, this game was obviously groundbreaking, but does anyone feel that the colour scheme is a bit too grey? Maybe. But then again, it was on the generation where I guess they were still sort of restricted in what they could do colour-wise. Where did that horse dip to? Oh, there you are. You know what? I've played Assassin's Creed before. I think games need a I've played before option when you fire them up, so you don't have to waste time if you're playing for a second time doing a tutorial, but... A suggestion for a Red Dead Redemption 2 video, and online there is a stranger mission, the guy who people compared to as Billy the Kid. Something to look into. Maybe. I'll have to have a look. JG Fitness 26. Cheers for the super chat. I really do appreciate it, man. So nice. It's very nice and generous of the. I can blend on the horse. Why couldn't I forgot about that? I can literally blend on the horse. I like Damascus because there's a cliff outside and you can throw people off. Remember that you were very Mistiosis in a cave, like fuck me up. I hate Quebec. Yeah, no, no, Cassandra's in a cave.
Don't let him get away!
Yeah, Cassandra's just chilling in a cave around now. I'm not happy about that in the slightest, but it is just literally what's going on. I forget they try to stone you if you... They throw stones and shit at you if you're not careful. Yeah, but no, Cassandra is literally chilling in a cave. As we are... As this is happening, as these events... As Altair is climbing this viewpoint. Cassandra is in that cave. Doing nothing. Probably making herself a suit. I pre-ordered Valhalla. It cost $300 Australian dollars for a fucking pre-order. Is that like what edition would that be though? Would that be like the fuck off hefty edition or something? Because I know that Australian dollars are like well, like a pound is like $2 Australian nearly. I must repent my sins for playing Odyssey twice. I only played through Odyssey once, and I think it was enough to convince me to never play it again. I don't want to play it again, purely because it wouldn't be fair on a game that I know I don't like. Like, I've already got a strong opinion on it. I don't really need to play it again ever. Damascus ones. I always found navigating the Holy Land to be a little bit awkward at times, but it's all good. You know, we're going to Damascus. Why does everyone detect me? I'm just having a gallop. Leave me be. It's just a jog, boys. There's always someone else like, oh, infidel, become dead. I'm not here. I am not real. Jerusalem, please. We can only go to Damascus at this point, I think. In Croatia, where I live, in Valhalla Supreme Edition costs 900 KN. I don't know what that currency translates to pounds wise, but that sounds expensive. I need that flag desperately, but I think we can. I don't really know if I care enough. Probably, I think it's safe to assume that I don't. Not being detected while mooching through the Holy Lands is like, oh god. Well, the Levant, as it were, I think. Right, along the Levant. After all, it's the Levantine Brotherhood, so I suppose it is the Levant. Alright. Don't mind me, just gaming. Was there a tower back there, though? I believe that tower is also a viewpoint, right? Yes, it is. Which means, I guess we could get it. I've got a thing for viewpoints. There's a Templar down there. This game doesn't have air assassinations, so I need to not get ideas. But it'll be an easy kill, to be fair, because I can do it from the... I can do it from the top of the tower. Well, no, not from the top, but, you know, I can leap of faith it. Because the haystack is right behind the boy. Actually, it's not, but I can double back and do the leap of faith on the other side. I think. I hope. Find out. Beep sound is annoying. It's just the detection. I mean, it's just how the game tells you you're being seen. Like, there is nothing behind him. Ah, okay. Well, I guess we're doing this the very old-fashioned, difficult way, and that's fine. I thought there was a haystack behind him. I hope you don't mind if I borrow one of these horses, boy. I'm so glad that he was so courteous as to let me pick up the horse before he started trying to kill me. People should really stop leaving their horses laying around. Here we go.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of your surroundings. Tall buildings can be used to orient yourself.
Yeah, isn't it? You have to lock onto an enemy while walking. You can't drop very high. Now, I'm sure you can sort of do it, like slide, like almost like a slide drop, but it can't be from very high up. Look at Damascus looking all lovely and good. Imagine this, but remastered to look bloody glorious. Can you imagine the experience?
Stop this, please! You're hurting me! Please, I've done nothing wrong! Why are you doing this? I'll hurt your head!
He's not the last of them. I hope so.
Look at the guy in the background slowly expire.
I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it. These are dark days indeed.
This is how we get into the city now. We go with the boys. At least I presume that's how we get into the city, because we could murder our way through. But what would be the point? Come on, scholars. We're going into the city now. Hey, Fishy, hello, Postal 3517. In fact, the first DC game was originally going to be a Prince of Persia spin-off game. Believe it or not, I know that. Prince of Persia Assassins is what it was going to be called. You can find some target render sort of footage out there somewhere, and it's really quite fascinating. Thanks for 400 likes, by the way. Let's aim for 450. That would be bloody awesome. Right, we're technically in the city now. Right. Now we're looking for a viewpoint. I remember how Assassin's Creed 1 works. We get the viewpoint, then we find the bureau.
Come, have a look.
You've something to say?
No, well, there's more. Much more. I have many things.
There's a pickpocket here. Let's do this.
You understand? Yes. I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
And you know who to see?
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray my presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
I have many things, too many things. Come, people, come see what I've to offer. You won't believe your eyes.
First the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
Well, they didn't actually say it was a crusade. They used the word pilgrimage at this time. The Crusades were what they were named in hindsight. Just a fun fact for you. Sorry, that guy was like, they say it's a crusade. They didn't. It was a pilgrimage. But it was actually very much so an invasion. What's going on in the chat? Is everyone being nice? If I die now, I swear to fuck. What's going on here? And it is not allowed.
You need something? You're a
I can't wait for the counter kills to become available and this becomes so quick. There you go.
I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Do you want an AC1 remake? I mean, it wouldn't be too bad, but I wouldn't mind the remaster that's really that sort of improves a few gameplay things and then sorts it out a little bit, if you know what I mean. Oh, he did bits on me. Don't worry, he's dead now. Now, I wouldn't mind a remaster that sorts out a few issues, and you know, for the most part, is just the same gameplay-wise, but graphically looks stunning and all that. Maybe a clean-up job on some of the audio as well, because some of it's a bit distorted. Can't pickpocket those guys yet. Informants can bugger off because they're always like, do this chase or do this race or something, and I don't like doing them at all. But it's okay, we don't have to do them. We can do the bureau, and then we're all good. But I'll tell you what we'll do first is this viewpoint.
And when the battle was finished, the Saracen leader saw to it that the merchant was repaid 1,000 times. It was just before Hattin. The Saracens were low on food and in desperate need of resupply.
So yeah, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new. Lovely gaming, and then God, the map sizes has changed. Yeah, well, in these, but this was back in a time where they couldn't afford to make it any bigger than it needed to be. This game is less than 6 GB in total. Imagine having a game be less than 6 GB now. Just impossible.
He was surely spoiled.
What is it?
That should have been the end of this tale and the poor man's life. But fate intended otherwise. Some say, were it not for Tamir, Salah ad-Din's men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
Now games are 60 GB plus, sometimes up to 100 gigs. Some games are genuinely massive.
Pay dearly for that.
There we go.
You seem to know quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's planning.
I know only the stories I tell, nothing more.
A pity. There's no reason to let you live if you've nothing to offer in return.
You're gonna kill him anyway.
Wait! There is one thing.
Continue.
He is preoccupied as of late.
Modern Warfare is now 200 gigs. That's a game I'm never touching.
What of it? They're meant for Salah ad-Din. This does not help me, which means it does not help you.
No, stop, listen! Not Salah ad-Din. They're for someone else. The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes, yes. I've told you everything I know.
Then it's time for you to rest.
I don't understand that. Why does he kill him? Because, I mean, I guess it is necessary, but also... It's a bit dicky for an assassin, isn't it? Like, now we can't tell Tamir or whatever his name is that we're in the city and that. But, you know, still gaming. Still a bit of a nasty mooch. Now we have the assassination memory unlocked and we haven't even visited the bureau. It's one of them ones. But we're here now, it's fine. But don't worry about it.
You dare steal my present?
Hang on.
Your life! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! I'll have your hand in your head!
There we go, easy.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Get him! Filthy heretics! Prepare yourself!
Don't tell me the guards infinitely spawn here or something stupid. Oh, for God's sake, game. I mean, I was trying to swing up, but whatever. I guess it's more of a descend thing. I did that to get involved in that thing. Isaac, cheers for the super chat and welcome gamer at you.
God curse the one who's done it.
I'm designing plans for a wrist-mounted gun. Oh, that's not concerning at all.
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece. You as well, friend. I am sorry for your troubles. Think nothing of it. A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood. It's quite all right. Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you? Is that all? I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass? A man named Tamir. Al-Mualim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. I trust you have searched the area to better understand your enemy. Yes. Here's what I've learned. Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor, and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the single largest death dealer in the land. And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight? A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike. Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go.
Ah, gaming. Give me the feather now.
Let Al-Mualim's will be done.
Gaming.
You may rest here until you are ready.
What do you think about the last AC game? What do you think about a last gen AC game like Rogue? Because all I want. I mean,
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
it took away from. They could have invested that money into making Unity, you know, at least, you know, not broken. I think, and could have fixed things such as the input delay, and things like that. I think there are many things that they could have done instead of do Rogue. So I think if they did like 2 games next. Say that next year they say we're going to do 2 Assassin's Creed games, one for last generation exclusively, and one for the next generation exclusively. It's a bit like, no. I just don't think it would make too much sense to do, because it's like games are bigger now than they were at the start of the generation anyway, so it's even harder to do that. I don't think they're going to do that again. I reckon Valhalla's going to be across generations anyway. Like Valhalla will be on the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Jay Lee. Fishy, do you have any tips on talking to hot girls in yoga leggings? Honestly, no, I don't. I'm not the kind of man to ask about that kind of stuff, unfortunately, Jay. I appreciate the super chat, but I think I'm just going to continue gaming. If I die, I swear to God. I'm very cautious about viewpoints in this like haystacks in this game, because sometimes you will just die. It makes lacking sense, but it's funny. Fishy gay? No. I just don't understand the point of the question. Fishy, do you have a wife? No, I am not married. James Rostron. Cheers for the super chat, sir. I am very much so a single bloke, enjoying life, doing some gaming. What system will we be playing Valhalla on? PC, probably. I'll probably play it on PC first, anyhow. I play most Assassin's Creed games on PC, to be fair. Origins I play on PC. If I die, no. See, Altair falls stupidly fast as well. Didn't somebody do like a video where they compared the gravity when Altair falls to the gravity that you'd experience on Jupiter? My heart just dropped. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean your heart just dropped? What does that even mean? Which assassin do you think has the best parkour skills? You know, genuinely, I have not got I don't have the foggiest clue. I mean, I think they intended Arno to be very maneuverable in his parkour. So I guess Arno. Based on canon, probably they wanted Arno to be the one that was the most capable in parkour, but in gameplay wise, I think the older games allow for the most player agency. Game Theory had a video on the Leap of Faith, I think. You're talkative, but I'm talkative. No, talking about a map, but that'll be the one. See how fast that fall is? It's ridiculous. You would not land that quickly, and if you did, I don't think the haystack would break your fall. It must be the that game. It must be a Game Theory video because there was one on the Leap of Faith, and that makes perfect sense. Aerodynamics of Altair. I like the soundtracks in this game, as do I guess. I think it's very there's an element of mystery to it, and it's really quite pleasant. So you've had a video on the first 4 games of parkour. What's the pinnacle? Well, in some aspects, yes. In the aspects of the agency it gives you and the freedom of and you know, the viewpoint is terrible. We want to approach this from the ground, otherwise we'll break the game. But in terms of visuals, I think they leave a little bit to be desired. Truth be told.
Come see what I have to offer.
Let's do the thing, because otherwise it'll just be a bit cack. Right, yeah, gamers.
I'm so hungry.
Just a few coin.
If you just have a look. I have no interest in your calculations. The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means
Why aren't you sprinting? Gaming.
we need more time.
I wonder for turning off background music so I can hear the sound effects and the ambient noise. Nah, I guess if that's how you choose to play.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me.
The same for 500 likes, that'll be awesome.
Problem of ours. These weapons are needed now. I see no solution. The men work day and night.
He's gonna kill him and leave him to bleed out in this
and the destination.
In this little.
It is a difficult route.
I don't know.
Would
It's
that you
not a
could produce
fountain. It's
weapons
like
with the same skill as you produce excuses.
a water
I have
thing.
done all I can. It is not enough. Then perhaps you ask too much. Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I ask in return was you fill the orders I bring you, and you say I ask too much? You dare disrespect me? Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult. Then you should have kept your mouth shut. No,
there we go.
Stop.
It's gonna
Stop. I'm just getting started. No. Stop. You came into my souk, stood before my men.
Emmy, cheers for the super chat, gamer. I really do appreciate it. And also, I see you say gaming. It's an active movement. I appreciate it. Well, he's now been stabbed to death, and now this little dinky pond thing is red.
Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done.
Well, now it certainly can't be done because he's fucking dead. But okay. Easy.
Be at peace.
You'll pay for this. You and all your kind.
It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering any longer.
You think me some
Level Altair does nothing.
suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me?
There's not much you can do.
So many others do the same.
You believe yourself different then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
It's so weird because I don't, I know I don't press the buttons when the glitches happen, because I keep forgetting to do so. It's been a long time since I played this game.
You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
Ah, well, now we're in fucking trouble. Oh, god damn it, Altair. So much a player agency. This part is horrid. Like, all the getaways in Assassin's Creed 1 are horrid. I'm just to take to the rooftops.
Stop him! I'll take you down! Stay on him! I'll never find it.
Come on, we can do this. On keyboard and mouse, trying to get away is agony, which is why I'm glad I got a controller somewhat acceptably mapped. Here we are. Home sweet home.
Word has reached me.
Abode, sweet abode.
You have my gratitude and my respect. Thank you. It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard. Rafik, I do not care what the others think of me. As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to
Nearly at 500 likes, that'd be bloody awesome.
For you to do.
You're playing through all Assassin's Creeds again? No, I'm just playing through 1 because I didn't play through 1. I started with 2 because I thought that 1 would be impossible to play on PC for several reasons. Turns out, not too bad, really. Now we must return to the good old land of Masyaf, we got 500 likes, which is bloody awesome.
Out of the machine, Mr. Miles.
What's the matter, Doc?
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
Miss Stillman smells. Can we discuss gaming? Watch him walk out the room. into the void. He's walking into the nothingness. Oh god, that is pretty funny. Oh, good old gaming.
So, feel like telling me who put the stick up his ass?
We have a deadline. 1 week. Well, 6 days now.
Deadline?
I can't talk about it.
Man, put yourself in my shoes. I'm being held hostage by a group of scientists. At least I think you're scientists. And forced to spend all day in some crazy-ass machine. You won't tell me what you're looking for or why you want it, but I'm supposed to be thanking you for keeping me alive. This is so fucked. Sorry, but it is.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. I don't know. Maybe give me some answers?
I can't. And it's better this way. Safer.
Safer for who?
Both of us.
Hey, you know what? I've got a question I think you can actually answer.
What's up?
Why is it that sometimes the guys in there talk like they're from the future?
The future?
I mean the present. Now, today, whatever.
You've probably noticed that English has become the official language of the Holy Land.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The Animus is translating speech it deems vital into more modern English, so expect a few anachronisms. I could probably make it more authentic, but... You ever read Chaucer?
Who?
Yeah, definitely not for you.
Oh, well, that's gaming.
Can you tell me more about Abstergo? What goes on?
Cigarette chair
Beyond
with the
whole
super
keeping
chat.
me
You are a
prisoner.
gamer. Cheers, man.
Abstergo
I am
is
indeed
one
a
of the
gamer.
largest
And so are you.
pharmaceutical companies in the world. Their primary focus is antidepressants. There's some information on the computer over there.
But you already said this isn't about testing a drug. So what's the deal?
I don't like where this is going.
So it's safe to assume the Animus is not a part of their public face.
What, you haven't seen the commercials?
Oh my god. She has a sense of humor.
I'm sorry, Desmond. I've got a lot of work to do. Like I said, if you want to know more about the company, take a look at the computer. The telecommunications stuff is particularly interesting.
What computer? Oh, this one. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Inbox. I can read Lucy's inbox because Lucy just allows me to read her inbox. You know, to get back to work. Plus, we have a deadline. P.S. Why do you sign your emails? It says right at the top where it's coming from Warren Vidic. From Lucy Stillman. You said wind up like Layla. I guess it's Layla, but it's not Layla Hassan. What do you mean? Warren Vidic, read your pen. Great. Leave it at my desk. Worry less about my things and more about making the Animus work. Thanks. Found your access key pen again today. Out by the parking lot. You really need to start keeping it in your pocket instead of letting it hang off your coat. So take better care of your things, Warren. Imagine if security had found it. They'd have shut us down for at least a day to reprogram the computer access codes. Well, that's pretty cool, I guess, but it doesn't tell me much about Abstergo. I guess I must have skinned. At least it sort of indicates that later on we'll be able to pickpocket that pen off of him. Now we're locked in, we can't even dip. It's fine. Bedtime for me. I'm excited for Valhalla. They'll definitely show something at Ubisoft Forward, or at least you'd hope so.
Let's go, Mr. Miles.
Isak says, Desmond, cheers for the super chat, Isak. I agree. Alright, times are wasting. It's a gaming. What are you saying for
Where's
yourself?
Lucy?
Oh, don't worry. She'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turn the television
Notice how his pen is dangling from his coat.
Read the newspaper.
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right, right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Sorry I'm late. Ready to go?
Well,
yes, we are.
Gaming time. It is time to Animus and bits. Let's go. I don't know. Desmond has the same scar as Ezio and Altair. Well, they all use the same. For Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and Brotherhood, they all use the same character model.
Blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy if thrown to the ground.
Let's get to 550 likes,
Altair,
gamers.
And I'm confident that this is but the first of many successes.
Tamir spoke as if he knew you well. He implied my work had a larger meaning.
Ghost of Tsushima stream. I'll probably do like a playthrough when that game comes out. It'll be a good time.
The consequence is born of it.
Then is there more I need to know?
Tsushima.
Altair, your greatest
Fucking
failure
hell.
was born of knowing too much.
Tsushima.
If I choose to withhold information, it is only
There's a
to
fly in
ensure
my
you do
room,
not make
and the
same
pest won't fuck
mistake a
off.
second time.
I see.
No, you don't. And it will remain this way until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently. And as such, I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment.
Oh, a knife
Go
shank.
now, either to Akka or Jerusalem. There are men in both
I
cities
don't
who
want to eat
require
the
your
fly. They pose a
attention.
serious risk to human
Bureau
health
leaders
if you
can
do
tell
that.
you more about what needs to be done.
The dog likes to eat the fly. Your opinion on Ash? I don't really want to talk about it on a stream. I just want to have some fun, you know. Shit went down. Shit got Ash stepped down. The way I see it, as far as that's the way I see it. That's fair enough. Sure, Ubisoft will handle whatever they need to handle later on, and it will all be fine. I hope they will, anyway. Hope so.
Altair,
Remember in 82 and Brotherhood, Ubisoft just pulled Altair's character model from 81. Even had a missing finger.
Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Did he even have the missing ring finger?
You
There you
must
go.
be busy.
Easy.
I understand.
I caught a fly while it was flying. I've done that before. My brother used to be fantastic at catching flies. We've got counters, so now we are gaming. Some skinned. As an Aussie, you're not eating a fly is heavily offensive. They literally fly around and stand on shit. They eat shit. There's no way I'm eating the fly. There's nothing healthy about that. I am at home. There is no need for me to become bare fucking grills and risk it. If I die. I'm very paranoid about doing the leap of faith, because sometimes you just die anyway. Have you read the novels of Assassin's Creed? I read up to Underworld, which was Syndicate's one, and then I never read Desert Oath. So I guess that's where I'm at with the books.
What a fool!
My favourite Assassin's Creed book has to be Forsaken, which is about Haytham. It's pretty cool. I like Forsaken quite a bit. I think it's rather terrific. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new, and remember, poo. Man versus gaming. And my biology teacher explained they walk right through the crap dump and then walk over my apple pies. I guess that's how you do it. Hey bro, I just came back. Welcome back, Cornelius. Everything was pretty much Darth Vader. That's not even remotely true, but okay.
You can create diversions with dead bodies.
There's nothing in common with Darth Vader besides from being the father of a protagonist-like character. It's like the weakest comparison I think you could have ever made. that was hilarious. Okay, Jerusalem's that way. Jerusalem is. I like Jerusalem. I like Acre, but I reckon Jerusalem is the one for me first.
What would cause him to run
He reads books. That's cringe, fishy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I use my eyes. I don't really read too much these days, I'll be honest, but I used to like a good read. Based on Aussie stereotype, as I have a barbecue every Sunday, eat a maggot bag, meat pie in slang, and say good day and mate. Okay. I guess that is an Aussie stereotype, but I wouldn't know, because I just don't think I'd know somehow. Hang on, let's see if the road sort of splits. That's the way I want to go down. So it does sort of open up here. And am I in this? Yes, I am now. Got dickheads. Don't mind me, yeah? I'm doubling back on myself, so no, I don't need to go forward. Mooching from A to B in this game is a pain in the cock. Can you tell my dad to come back? I mean, I would, but also, I don't know your dad. We're off to Jerusalem, everybody. The city that the Crusaders really wanted. They wanted Jerusalem. I don't know why specifically they wanted Jerusalem, but I don't know that they did. I guess they saw it as the holy city, same reason. I don't know why you'd see it as a holy city, like, but you know, I guess it is rather lovely time. I don't know the reason. Was it something to do with Christ? It must have been something to do with Christ as to why it's a holy city for Christians. Don't mind me, gamer. I heard that was piss on the floor. Let's be real, I'm not going to gather all the flags, am I? The same for 600 likes. I reckon that'd be a cool number. Is that a viewpoint? No, there's a man with a bow up there, but it's not a viewpoint. Nah, if I go that way, I wind up going back towards Damascus, but if I go this way, I'm going towards Jerusalem. Jesus used a shroud and an apple and AC cannon. Imagine if this game came out on common knowledge of the backlash. It's gaming. This horse is doing bits. Oh, this soundtrack. Do you hear that soundtrack? The soundtrack was lovely on the way through.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable. Finish him by breaking his legs.
City of Jerusalem soundtrack is so freaking good. Here it is playing again. Let's enjoy. I don't understand why there's like a green hue going on here, but it's whatever. Isn't it just so lovely? Imagine this but remastered. Denser crowds, greater draw distance, some lovely volumetric lighting, ray tracing, dust coming off the ground, Altair still looking like he needs a shit. Can you imagine? They could also detail it more, put more there. Improve the trees, improve the grass. They don't necessarily have to remake it. I don't think Ubisoft could be asked doing that, but they certainly could sort some things out.
You nearly killed me.
I'm using this to break into the city, don't you mind me. They won't let me in through the door for some reason, even though the city is open. But I can just walk through like that.
All that is asked is an honest day's work, a small sacrifice for great rewards.
Isaac, this game is the Final Fantasy VII style remake. Yeah, maybe. But Ubisoft.
Food is scarce, money tight, but it need not be this way.
I appreciate the super
There
chat.
are opportunities for those with the courage to seize them. Who knows what the future holds? What tragedies tomorrow may bring? Defend against an uncertain future. Protect the ones you love. Work hard and you will be rewarded. Talal provides.
What a gamer. Need to follow him into a dark alley, and then I need to stick my penis in his bum. I'm sorry, gamers. Of course I had to say that because I'm a gigantic moron, but also
You die now.
talk now, sir.
Nothing to
I'm
say
sure
to
I
you.
murdered you in the last city,
Speak
but
to
it's
me or
whatever, you
speak
know.
to God. It's your choice.
You won't stop the work he does. Cannot stop it.
Stop what? What work?
He prepares them for the journey.
Journey where?
They are held in his warehouse. And when the time comes, they are sent to Akka.
Where's this warehouse? And why Akka?
Talal tells me what
What kind of
I
mythical
need to
beast
know.
do you expect in AC
Nothing
Valhalla?
more.
I don't know. I'm not too
Be
versed in
safer
mythical
that way.
beasts
For him, perhaps.
in
But
folklore
not,
from
I
this
fear,
time.
For you.
Ah, I've killed that man for the second time. Don't mind me. Ah, I see it. Oh, hello. Did he just drop his bow? I mean, of course he did. Who's this man? Bye bye, sir. It's always peak when you can't see a thing. Is the dog still barking down there? Because I've got my headphones in, I'm sort of blocking it out. I presume he is, because he never stops. 24/7 that boy will bark. At the door, because we live on a main road, so he has to bark at everything that passes. I guess this is not where I'm supposed to sync. Oh, it is where I can synchronize from up there. Okay. And then never show up in the synchronization shot, besides from maybe my feet. Oh, there I am. I wonder if they'll reference Cass in Valhalla. They referenced Cass in Origins, like Cassandra in Origins, sorry, if you look for it. I don't know why I use that fucking shortening there, but whatever. It's just a shortening, it works. They did it in Origins, if you look for it. Like they built it up, like they knew what was coming next, the people who made Origins, because there's a bust of Cassandra and that you can find in like a fort thing. I'm gonna go and punch that dog in the nose in the nose in a minute. And have some strong words about that dog's behaviour soon. It's gonna be like, well, come on, Dennis. You're a good boy most of the time, but you have to bark at every fucking little thing. He's probably spending most of the time barking at either the television or the fireplace. Like bark at neither, dog. On Valhalla, I can't wait. Yeah, no, I do look forward to seeing some Valhalla gameplay at the very least, since we've not seen gameplay yet, so we have no idea what to expect. So I really want to see some gameplay, you know. Kind of desperately. Do you think Ashraf will be credited in the AC Valhalla? Well, I mean, yeah, because he did work on the game. And while he did, though he can't. While what he did was wrong on so many levels, it wasn't exactly illegal, so they can't like loop him out of it. Like they'll credit him for what he did. But I don't think it really matters. Hello gamers, sorry about that. I just thought I'd drop in and say hello. what the dash do doesn't really matter, but if you want to, I mean, there's lots of, if you just type in Ashraf Ismail on Twitter, for example, you'll find out, or Google him and you'll find out their thing. Read into the articles, because a lot of them sort of get the details wrong a bit. They don't quite give you a good idea of what's happened. They just
Safety and peace,
bits and pieces.
Your presence here deprives me of both. What do you want?
Al-Mualim has asked.
Ask that you perform some menial task in an effort to redeem yourself. So be out with it.
Tell me what you can about the one they call Talal.
It is your duty to locate and assassinate the man, Altair, not mine.
You'd do well to assist me. His death benefits the entire land.
Do you deny his death benefits you as well?
Such things do not concern you.
Your actions very much concern me.
Then don't help me. I'll find him myself.
Wait. It won't do having you stumble about the city like a blind man. Better you know where to begin your search.
I'm listening.
I can think of 3 places. South of here in the markets that line the border between the Muslim and Jewish districts. To the north near the mosque of this district, and east in front of St. Anne's Church. Close to the Babariha gate.
Okay. Is that everything?
It's enough to get you started, and more than you deserve.
Malik is an angry man. What a cock. Nobody likes Malik because his mum smells. Also because he's completely justified in hating Altair's guts. Like, let's be real.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! What is he doing?
I'm a dip now. See you, fishy. Alright, take care, gamer. Have fun and all that stuff. We're really close to 600 likes. We're like 26 away. I reckon we could get 600 likes, and then that'd be pretty awesome, I think. Alright, viewpoint time. Not sure who decided Altair's voice. What do you mean decided? I woke up like 30 minutes ago and my eyes hurt like hell. No, I got you, mean. I guess, in that sense. See, that fall was rapid, wasn't it?
I will catch you.
Can't break his grab. I punched him. I punched him and he died. It's fine. Why are there Templars here, actually? Like, Templars is in the Knights Templar, dressed up in the Knights Templar garb, when it's...
It falls to us to do something. What you propose is madness.
Because Templars are a Christian.
But necessary. How many more will we allow to go
You know what? It doesn't
before
matter.
the people take a stand?
It does not affect us.
Not yet. But if we continue to do nothing, it will.
And what do you propose?
I've watched the man. Learned everything there
Cheers
is
for the
to
super
know
chat
of
cigarette
this
chat.
operation.
I don't know what to say, so here, some money.
On a map I've made.
Cheers, man.
He
You're far too
inspects his
generous. I
stock
really do
every
appreciate
day
it.
at the same time. This is when I'll strike.
So you have a piece of paper. It won't save you when you're discovered.
Look, all these
Won't
people's
shield you
faces
from
just
their
running
swords
straight into
and
the camera.
arrows.
If all goes well, it won't come to that. Anyway, it's a risk I'll have to take.
It took place during the Crusades.
Wish me luck.
Yeah, I know, but my point is, this is a at this point, this is a Muslim city, isn't it? And there are just Templars just dotted about the streets, and that is really peculiar. Mooch, lad. If I'm not too careful, I'll wind up accidentally doing the full game in one sitting. And I've done that so many times. You don't understand the amount of times I've played through Assassin's Creed 1 in a single sitting.
Found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, It is our very existence we are fighting for.
I love how they just let me climb. They're like, know what, that's fine. Oh, it's 50 or 100 year period. All religions coexist peacefully in Jerusalem. I'm not sure if that was during, or I think that was after the Third Crusade though, right? Because the Third Crusade is the one where it ended in a bit of a treaty sort of thing, as opposed to like a victory or not, like the First or Second Crusade, where the First Crusade, the Christians technically got the upper hand because they retook Jerusalem. Second Crusade lost it, I think that was right. Well, they lost Jerusalem, and then the Second Crusade was an attempt to retake it and failed, and the third ended in a bit of a, like a treaty sort of thing, where. But this is not the end of that crusade yet. I'll tell you, cool. I want to know if there's any more of these things that we can do. Like, I know I didn't do them earlier, but I'm trying to think of ways that we can avoid rushing through the game at rapid paces and winding up sat here in a few hours' time with me. Like, we might as well just finish it in this game. I don't really want to sit here for 6 hours and finish the game in one sitting, because that'd just be mad. Ah, fucking balls. His own fault. I guess getting the viewpoints is something I can do anyway. Because I like doing viewpoints, they're good fun. Since you're smart, can you help me on my history exam? What do you need help with? What part of history? Because I only know certain historical bits and pieces. Like, I studied history up until A level and did okay on a fluke, but no, it's actually about the Crusades. Oh, okay, yeah, you know what? I know a bit. I know a bit or two about the Crusades. So, what's the question that you reckon they're gonna ask? Because you don't know with your exam, but you can revise on certain things. What do you need help with? What were Crusades against? There wasn't necessarily against anything. It was about what it was about was reclaiming what they deemed to be the holy city of Jerusalem. And they weren't known as the Crusades back in those times. They referred to them as pilgrimages. Okay, what's that? Informer assassination challenge? No. I'll tell you what, I'd rather do anything but that.
We should have watched where he was going. You nearly killed me.
Informants are a pain in the dick. I'm just gonna be real with you. They weren't reclaiming though. No, but they thought they were. They thought the place was theirs by right.
How can one fail to defeat?
Second Crusade, they attempted to reclaim it after it was taken back, and that failed. And the third ended in like a treaty, whereas the first one ended with them actually occupying Jerusalem.
I only wish my sons were
The First Crusade was probably the one with the most horror stories.
hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Probably the reasons of the Christians' actions, both good and bad, and the consequences of those actions. Which crusade though? Because it won't be about all three. It'll be about either the first, second, or third if they're going to ask a question like that. That boy.
Could you spare a few coins? No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Oh my god, that man punched me and I have no idea why, but it's fine. He's either drunk or high, and I'm not sure which it is.
Such a strange man.
Or maybe he's just mental. But you can pick whichever one. If you're going to talk about the actions of the Christians and negative and positive, then the best one to choose, the strongest one for a question of that will be the first. Because the first crusade is an absolute bloodbath. I'm pretty sure the Christians also violate every single tenet of their own, every single commandment in that, of their own religion in that crusade.
Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
Also, you can add in little bits and pieces, for example, you know, the Peasants' Crusade, which is a bit before, and how the call for this pilgrimage, as it was put, resulted in like 20,000 peasants up and walking to Byzantium, I believe it was known at the time, and then they weren't allowed access, but they would literally attack anywhere on their way. So they, you know, they were led by a guy called Peter the Hermit, and he's a funny character.
We must resist. We must push back.
Is that what the Inquisition stemmed from? The Inquisition is a bit later. So I think that's Spain as well.
Take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
How was I detected? Who detected me and how? It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. Himself. We must fight when he does. I won't make that.
Wasn't me, I promise.
The English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Al-Hadin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted,
Don't worry, gamers, it me.
Come to waste more of my time?
I found Talal. I'm ready to begin my mission.
That is for me to decide.
Is it now, gamer?
Very well. Here's what I know. He traffics in human lives, kidnapping Jerusalem citizens and selling them into slavery. His base is a warehouse located inside the Barbican, north of here. As we speak, he prepares a caravan for travel. I'll strike while he's inspecting his stock. If I can avoid his men, Talal himself should prove little challenge.
Little challenge? Listen to you. Such arrogance.
Are we finished? Are you satisfied with what I've learned?
No. But it will have to do. Rest, prepare, cry in the corner. Do whatever it is you do before a mission.
Cry in the corner.
Sure you
Can you imagine Altair crying in the corner before his mission?
Fast forwarding memory to a
Well, I'm to forget every single flag. That's the best part. Nothing. Nothing happens. I believe, was it Patrice Desilets who said, yeah, I thought it would be really funny if players did something and nothing happened. And there was no reward. Let's get that last viewpoint. It's miles out the way. Stealth can be done with armed people. Look at Batman Arkham and even Uncharted. I guess stealth can be done with armed people, but can social stealth be done with armed people? Jesus, this lady has broad shoulders. Okay. Don't mind me, boys. I don't really care to assist anyone right now.
You've something to say. Could you say
We got it, gamers. We've got it, gamers. Sometimes it's just that they go down to go up. Just got the Mass Effect trilogy. Ooh, those are some cracking games. Enjoy them. I love the Mass Effect trilogy. I know the ending is a bit controversial for 3, but I really love them. I'm back. It's been a while. Welcome back, Blood Wolf. Hey look, a Templar. He's all in the corner in that. It's going to be impossible to kill, but it's fine. Well, not impossible to kill, but impossible to stealth kill, that's for sure. Ah, you know what? I impress even myself sometimes. That wasn't that impressive, I'm fully aware, but that's the joke. Should do Halo. Playthrough melee kills only, imagine. You know what, Halo playthrough wouldn't be so bad next, would it? I quite like Halo. But I don't know if I would. I don't know if I could commit to it. I mean, God knows. Like, I played through the Halo games on my own. I love a bit of Halo. It's gaming, but I just don't know. This game is still gold. It sure is. Assassin's Creed is still gold. I'm sure I did a video on this one being still gold, right? I mean, it hasn't aged fantastically, so I don't know if it is. But you get my, there's a ladder there. That thing goes up high. Can I ledge assassinate in this game, or is this... There we go. I clutched it. The sense of mystery in Assassin's Creed 1 really is what I like about the game. I see people in really tiny cages and that. See a man notice we're here.
Do not call me that. I only wish to help them, as I myself was helped.
You do no kindness imprisoning them like this.
Imprisoning them? I keep them safe, preparing them for the journey that lies ahead.
What journey? It is a life of servitude.
You know nothing. It was folly to even bring you here. To think that you might see and understand.
I understand well enough. Show yourself.
And now it's gaming time.
Ah, so you want to see the man who called you here?
You did not call me here. I came on my own.
Did you? Who unbarred the door? Cleared the path? Did you once raise your blade against a single man of mine? Huh?
Yeah, twice.
No. All this I did for you. Step into the light then, and I will grant you one final favor.
There he is. Isak with the H. Absolute gamer. I keep forgetting to, hit the glitches. Here he is, Dickface.
Now I stand before you. What is it you desire?
Come down here. Let us settle this with honor.
Why must it always come to violence? It seems I cannot help you, for you do not wish to help yourself.
Right, see, no, I didn't do 1. I started with 2 when I did those playthroughs because I didn't think 1 would work. And so I'm going to do 1 and, rectify that.
This must teach you not to trespass.
Get the sword out. Can't break the grab. I forgot. I've unlearned that. Come on, Altair, do bits.
Him already!
Infidel! There's no chance. God is on my side. Incompetent! What's wrong with you?
Ah.
Keep him away from you!
Why is he gonna run off though? Ow. Stop grabbing me and shit, eh? I don't think he's quite so committed to his
Away with you! Away!
Come on, Altair, why can't you just drop like he does?
Away with you! Away! Just stick up! Away with you! Away!
There we go, we got him.
You've nowhere to run now. Share your secrets with me.
My part is plain. The Brotherhood is not so weak that my death will stop its work.
What Brotherhood?
Mualim is not the only one with designs upon the Holy Land. And that's all you'll have from me.
Then we are finished. Beg forgiveness from your god.
He's long abandoned us. Long abandoned the men and women I took into my arms.
What do you mean?
Beggars, whores, addicts, lepers. Do they strike you as proper slaves? Unfit for even the most menial tasks? No. I took them not to sell, but to save. And yet you'd kill us all. For no other reason than it was asked of you.
No. You profit from the war. From lives lost and broken.
Yes, you would think that, ignorant as you are. Wall off your mind, eh? They say it's what your kind do best. Do you see the irony in all this? No, not yet, it seems. But you will.
Right, abscond time. Everything is fine, do not worry.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Don't worry, I have no intent of sticking around. I am going to dip. On all 10 of my toes.
Find out where he went.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made.
See, that was gaming.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only
Okay, there's so many guards on this roof. Jesus, do you all need to be here?
for what? Ignorance, violence, madness. We must resist. We must fight.
See, sometimes they even struggle to quite figure out the gameplay of Assassin's Creed 1, and they, you know, do this basically. Here we are, done.
Altair, wonderful to see you return to us. And how fared the mission?
The deed is done. Talal is dead.
Oh, I know. In fact, the entire city knows! Have you forgotten the meaning of subtlety?
A skilled assassin ensures his work is noticed by the many.
No! A skilled assassin maintains control of his environment.
We can argue the details all you'd like, Malik. But the fact remains I've accomplished the task set to me by Al-Mualim.
Go then. Return to the old man. Let us see with whom he sides.
You and I are on the same side, Malik.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Of skin time. Do you want to fast forward a memory to Masyaf? Yes, I'd love to. The hidden blade is
Should you
wrong
cause a
in
disturbance,
I guess the
it is
explanation
wise
is
to leave
fine.
the area in order to avoid upsetting civilians.
I trust you were successful?
He just shooed this bloke and he's just standing there.
Yes,
Now
the
he's
birds
gone.
brought word to me. War is a dirty business. Labor and soldiers seem to be in short supply. Killing that man has saved countless lives. You've no doubt deprived the Crusaders and Saracens of additional troops. These are dark days, when men's lives are valued in gold, and such small amounts at that.
He saw it differently. Claimed they were not slaves at all, that he was helping them.
Do you know how it is you can tell a man is mad?
They speak to air, claw themselves.
No. They are the ones who speak and act as if there is nothing wrong.
I don't understand.
Few are the men who would admit to evil. Always rationalized. Always explained.
So he lied.
I was not there. Did not hear his words myself. But yes, if you speak truly, I think he was simply trying to excuse his deeds.
I saw them, though. The men and women who would be slaves. They were a strange sort. Old, mad, sick.
Weak, yes. What better way to make a soldier than to take a broken man and rebuild him? Give him all he's been denied, with the promise of more.
It seems a lot of work.
It is. But what you get in return is loyalty. Knowing what it was they stood to lose, such men would be loath to betray their savior.
An interesting theory.
See? There is still much I can teach you. Everyone deceives. Each other, themselves. Learn to pierce the veil, and know that nothing is true. Go. It is time you continued with your work. Another rank is restored to you, as is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again when the next has fallen.
When are they releasing gameplay for Valhalla? I mean, I presume the 12th at Ubisoft Forward, but I don't know. I'd imagine so. I want to go out into this garden and have a poo. You alright, sir? How you doing? Now I have to go to Acre. That is where life takes us now, to Acre. Or however you want to pronounce it. I think Acre is how you pronounce it if you're from where I'm from, which is the ends. Lovely. Let's now go. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Let's aim for 650. Share with your friends and hit subscribe if you're new. That would be tremendous. And also gaming and good and cool and sick and epic.
Someone tell me why he's doing that?
Because it needs a poo. Right. No, let's do bits. I need the gameplay. Yeah, it would be good to see the Valhalla gameplay. I can't wait to see it. Because I still don't know how it's going to play. They released a trailer, but it didn't really show much. I guess we'll find out soon at Ubisoft Forward. So until then, it's a waiting game, unfortunately.
reason for this nonsense?
No. It is. I'm sure I heard an Australian accent then and shat myself. Mafia 1 is being remastered. I look forward to that as well. That looks like fun. Well, it's not being remastered, it's being remade. Is probably the much more fitting word for it than remastered. I do look forward to it though. It's a total remake of Mafia 1. Mafia Definitive Edition. I reckon it'll be a cracking time. Let's be somewhat civil. Yeah, why are we not being civil in the chat? We can at least do that, right? At least try to make Hamid's job easy, eh? Because otherwise it'll be just pain. And he's doing his best, and we can all be nice to one another. There's enough room here for all of us. So treat each other with kindness, and we'll be gamers, you know? Why is it that online so many people decide that they want to act up and become like this super pillar? Like, what's the appeal? I get that it's funny, but surely that fun wears off when you realise that you have no friends. Ubisoft Forward is my guess as to when I'd expect Valhalla gameplay. Maybe they'll wait even longer. You never know. You really do not know with Ubisoft now. I mean, I'd predict as much, but they've had a bit of a wild one, and when COVID and now the Ash stuff, they're gonna have to probably rethink their entire Ubisoft Forward presentation for Valhalla, if there even is one. Like James once said, Assassin's Creed is the best story ever told. I'm almost certain that James never believed that. Even if he said it, I'm sure he was just lying to himself. Like his description for his first Assassin's Creed 3 playthrough was, "Welcome back to Assassin's Creed 3, the best game ever," or something. I'll be honest, it makes no sense. So I doubt James ever believes Assassin's Creed 3 was the best game ever. He's just trying to convince himself. It's a shame because up until Revelations it was truly a fantastic series and a fantastic story. And then with 3 there are fantastic parts, but as far there are parts that are good and, you know, fine, but there are also parts that are dreadful. James said Rogue was a 9 out of 10. Yeah. James says lots of things, lol. Especially what changed. Sometimes you just wake up. I love how there's always a horse somewhere convenient for me. I love it. Don't mind me, gamers, just having a trot.
Kill the assassin!
Oh god, I've been detected again, shit and poo. Fishy assassin ideals are good, but Templar methods of action are better. We can have peace without order. Yeah, you see, that... As cool as that is, I just want you to remember that it's a fucking video game. And none of it's real. I was a Frenchman. I mean, please, you're not wrong, but the setting characters are different enough. What do you mean? I doubt the PS3 version of this holds up nearly as well as PC. Probably not, but that's resolution mostly. Resolution and frame rate would be the only differences, really. Maybe some visual things will be better, but God knows. It's all chill, but I'm gonna borrow this horse in a minute. Hold on, get out the haystack, Altair. I'm off to Acre, gamers. Because who doesn't love gaming in Acre? Because I like a bit of gaming. I like doing Acre bits. It is gaming. It is what it is. Fishy needs a girlfriend. I don't know about needs. Because I'm quite happy to be single. Boop, 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 boop. I appreciate the super chat, you suck, man. I really do. Too rich for boop. Been months since I've seen one of these. What, since you've seen some gaming kick off in the gaming land?
When you have been
Fishy,
exposed,
I swear Fishy said countless times he's not playing through Odyssey. I've said it so
pursues
many
to
times,
escape.
but not everybody's watching all the time. So people have the right to ask.
Don't do that again. Watch it, mother.
Ah. We've arrived at Acre. Notice how the atmosphere sets up Acre. Really shows you what the Crusades did to the Holy Land and, like, you know, the effect it had. There's a lot of people dead outside because the Christians had probably just retaken Acre, right?
You gave me quite didn't have to be that, no. Be gone, beggar.
Well, that guy assumed I was going to beg. I didn't even beg for anything. I'm a gamer. I am but a humble gamer. It's not like I'm hiding up here. I'm Captain Wally of the gaming deed. I love that sound.
Heathen!
Oh, I'm not a heathen, I promise. I don't even believe in any god. Off you go, son. Wasn't me. I didn't murder that man. The man's corpse flew from the sky. God delivered him unto you. Isn't that what you Christians believe? Oh yeah, I forget. Christians only believe that too. Okay. We're not going there.
Leave this place.
Is it fuck? This is actually quite amusing. Syndicate was a joke. Odyssey was a bad joke. Syndicate was a bit of a piss take. Odyssey was a disaster. The Acre viewpoint is lovely and good. I'm sure we can't do that one until later, though. Please, sir, just a few coins. I need it. Exactly. Let's aim for, if we can, let's aim for 650 likes. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, yes. I can hear us. Look at this man's eyes. He looks traumatized.
Bastard's brother caught an arrow in the throat. Doubt he'll last the night.
How can he continue to work, knowing what's to come?
He visits his brother often. so I cover for him when I can.
You aren't there now.
No. I've family business of my own to attend to.
Then he'd best hope the doctor doesn't learn of his desertion.
He won't. Long as you stay silent.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
Who's responsible for this?
Wasn't me.
Guards, I found a thief!
No, you haven't found a thief. Well, two ways I can acquire his knife. His knives. I can take his teeth too. Or I can just take the knives. I'm a creative bloke, I can make use of all of it.
Did you see that? He should stop acting like a chap.
Leave, peasant!
I'm not a peasant, I am a pheasant.
I will make you bleed!
Oh shit, I'll tell
You
you.
won't get away from me!
Come on, gamer, we're in this shack. Off your flop. Hey Fisher, do you plan to play Crisis Remaster? Of all the games to remaster, Crisis. I think that because Crisis is the kind of game that just looks incredible. The first one, I presume, will just look fantastic as a remaster, won't it? Dagger time. I love the dagger. Watch the dagger.
Fortune favours me today. God only knows what foul deeds those men intended to commit. Good of you to arrive when you did, stranger. I'll see to it that my husband hears of your bravery.
Yeah, she has several husbands. Like these three blokes just appear out of nowhere. Which one's her husband? Wanted to do the deeds that make our life easier.
Go away.
That wasn't so difficult.
I'll get you!
I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
His beard changed when he stopped talking.
Who's done this? Tell me!
Oh! You do not ever do that again. Have I made myself clear?
Die, thief!
Let go of me! I can't stop it all!
You dare steal in my presence!
No gamers?
Fortune favours me today. God only knows what foul deeds those men intended to commit. Good of you to
Please
arrive
play
when you
that
did,
weird
stranger.
PSP AT game. What, Bloodlines? Imagine.
Hears of your bravery.
Imagine me playing Bloodlines. I think I'd cry.
Where are you?
Oh shit. I can outslash you. Well, I wasn't wrong. I could. Nearly 10,000 playbacks. That's pretty good. I believe he's dead. No, he's fine. Now he's not dead. Well, no, now he absolutely is dead. I'm sorry. Imagine being a real assassin. What do you mean? Ask a real assassin. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new, that'd be fantastic. Let's get the likes to 650. That'd be a great number, I think. Fishy, why didn't you choose to make us 4 Pillars community subreddit? Because it would just be so toxic. It would just be disturbingly toxic. You do not understand the extents to which it would be a total disaster. It would be pretty funny for about a week, and then it would have to disappear from the internet. Because it would just be far too vile and messed up. And besides, we've done far too much questionable stuff for it to be on the internet for all to see everywhere.
All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Well, we're lovely gamers, but we're... the shit we get up to. Man, do some stealth. You think that stealth even exists in this game? I'm doing the civilian rescues because they make your life easier later.
We cast them out of Acre and pushed them from the countryside. Now they retreat to the south, begging Saladin to save them. But he will not succeed, for none can withstand the might of King Richard's army. He is graced by God. It is only a matter of time, friends, before all the land is ours once more, just as it was meant to be.
Here we are, gamers. Valhalla looks really fun. Well, it sounds it, but again, we haven't really seen any gameplay, so God knows, man. Whee! I just find it really fun doing these.
Leave this place, you dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
Excuse me, people.
I did not say what they wanted from me, but I saw the darkness in their eyes.
They wanted your hands for stealing.
In return for your
That man is
sacrifice.
missing an arm.
But I shall see to it that my brothers know you are a friend.
You see a creepy man in white robes? He's boys with us now. She has quite a lot of brothers, but then again, you would do.
Does he really have a reason for doing that?
Leave, peasant.
I'm doing my best. Don't worry, gamers. It's all about gaming.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
I'll hunt you down. I'll find you.
There we go. I think I'm back into the swing of Assassin's Creed 1 now. Hey man, fight some guards or play missions. Those who are an Easter egg in Origins, Ashraf is the canon name of Layla's father, lol. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Cowboys are literally people who round up cows.
I'll have your hands for that.
Like what you see, do you?
I heard like what you see, do you, in the distance. I'm very confused.
You're a dead man.
I swear it.
Come on, gamers. We have places to go, things to do, and gamers to say hello to. And this is the way we must go. We must do a pickpocket mission. I like doing this before I go to the bureau. I don't know why. I think it saves some form of time. I guess I'll save you as well. Your tough mate is dead. Next.
From me, but I saw the darkness in their eyes. Sorry, I have nothing to offer in return for your sacrifice, but I shall see to it that my brothers
Fishy,
know
you
are
can vault over the bars
friends.
by holding down the shift button after second jump. I'm not using keyboard and mouse, unfortunately, but I'm sure there is a means to do so just the same. I'm sure I'll figure it out. The shift is, in this game is... gaming.
Your presence. You look familiar.
Allow me in. But I am but a priest. Fuck it. Don't worry, gamers, I've got it. Look at this rat-faced man.
Rubbish. The man had no coin to speak of, just some damn tube. All I found was a bit of paper with these nonsense scratchings.
Them's not nonsense, but words and letters.
Why is a man putting words and letters in a tube? It's a waste of tube, if you ask me.
Must be important. Give it here, and I'll have a look.
Like you helped last time. I ain't letting you steal this.
Well, ain't you clever? Have fun with it, then.
Okay, let's do this. I'm not gonna pick your pocket, am I, lad? No, I'm just a man in a... I'm a priest. I'm but a humble priest. Servant of Jesus. Come on, he's right there. Come on, Altair, you can fucking do that. Altair, for fuck's sake, man. Don't mind me, lad. Well, that Jesper Kid is back for AC. Oh, I can't wait to hear, like, Jesper Kid do some bits for Valhalla as well. Like, I reckon if there's anyone who knows how to do an Assassin's Creed soundtrack, it's that member. And is it Sarah Schachner as well? Her Origins soundtrack is really nice, so that's another cool one. Don't worry about me, gamers. I'm at that abode. Finally, the assassin's abode. Just getting Sarah Schachner.
Altair.
Good old combo.
A little bird told me you'd be paying a visit.
Mualim has ordered the execution of Garnier de Naplouse.
The Grand Master of the Knights Hospitalier?
Indeed. And I have already determined when and how to strike.
Share your knowledge with me then.
He lives and works within the Order's hospital, northwest of here. Rumors speak of atrocities committed within its walls. It seems the good doctor enjoys experimenting on innocent citizens. Most of them kidnapped and brought here from Jerusalem.
Oh, well, that is fucked.
By stealing his subjects from another city, he avoids arousing too much suspicion here. But back to the matter at hand. What is your plan?
Garnier keeps mainly to his quarters inside the hospital, though he leaves occasionally to inspect his patients. It's when he makes his rounds that I will strike.
It's clear you've given this some thought. I give you leave to go.
Ah, okay, gamer.
Remove this stain from Akka, Altair. Perhaps it will help cleanse your realm. Rest here until you're ready to begin your mission.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
The assassin should have a hideout in the woods and call it Assassin's Creek. Yeah. It's gaming. Shush. No, there's a guy. Is there a reason for this? Nah. So I don't know. When I'm done with Assassin's Creed 1, I might do another stream later because what time is it now? 6, which is basically amateur time. Because I'll probably do this assassination here, and then that'll probably be a wrap on part 1. If you get me. But I might do something else later. Who's up for some gaming of some sort? What day is it anyway? It's... Hey Fisher, what game are you hyped about more? AC Valhalla or Cyberpunk? I've seen more of Cyberpunk, but I wouldn't say I was hyped for it. I could wait forever for that game. Because I'm interested, sure, but I can't say I'm stupidly interested in playing it right away. Whereas with Assassin's Creed, I mean, it's Assassin's Creed. Part of me will always be quite excited when I hear about a new Assassin's Creed. I didn't necessarily feel it with Odyssey, I will admit, but I felt it certainly with Origins, and when Valhalla was announced, I felt it then. So I guess I feel it with Valhalla for sure. I like just a few coin. Thing is though, they throw stones at you, the beggars as well. They annoy me.
You're not.
You can assassinate by grabbing the ledge. That's gaming. How long yourself lets AC to rot? Just feel like Ben is going to disagree with everyone and everything. Who doesn't love a bit of a devil's advocate, eh? Someone has to be, otherwise you don't get all sides of the argument, I guess. Die, dick face.
Those are straight, but don't think I couldn't have handled them myself. Still, you've done right by me. I'll see to it that the favor is returned.
Gamer.
This is an ill... Oh!
Stop! You must not trespass here.
Gaming. I guess we could do a couple of these over here. In that general direction if we wanted to. It'll be useful. I guess that's something we could do anyway. How long have we been going? 3 hours. Ah, damn. Look at those corpses. That's pretty cool. 3 hours is a pretty hefty stream, to be fair. First. Dick and Bull. Now at you. Slash.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Great. I love that. I only wish my sons were as brave as you. Same. I wish my sons were as brave as me. It wasn't me. Shush. I hate what it does with the camera after you do those. Like, you can't quickly dip from the scene. Doesn't allow it. Doesn't allow a dip from the scene. I guess I have to. I guess I have to do the memory. I can't go out there and do a rescue. I have to. I have to do this one here, viewpoint, and so on and so forth. And that's fine, I guess. Actually, you know what? It's connected to this, so it's probably best that we just do the memory.
Go away.
Otherwise, we'll wind up initializing it on the roof, and it will never work. Right, boys. I'm one of gang. Let's go. Isak, I must abscond bits and that. Alright, no worries. Take care, Isak.
No, help!
I appreciate your sub chat. And take care of yourself.
You must help me!
Oh no, this is the bit where they break his legs. And he screams in total pain. Everyone else must dip and abscond.
Enough, my child. I asked you to retrieve the patient, not to kill him. There, there. Everything will be all right.
No!
Give me
No!
your hand.
Don't touch me! Not again!
What's a pleasant-looking man, all bloodied and that?
Else I cannot help you.
Help me?
Don't forget
Like
to
you
leave a
helped
like
the
on the stream,
others?
gamers.
You took their souls! I saw! But not mine! No! You'll not have mine!
Ah, look at that slap.
Take hold of
Cold and
yourself.
hard.
Do you think this gives me pleasure? Do you think
Did you do a whole playthrough? Not in one sitting, no.
But you leave me no choice.
Every kind word matched by the back of his hand! All lies and deception! He won't be content until all bow before him!
You should not have done that. Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the
You
others.
can't keep me here! I'll escape again!
No, you won't. Break his legs, both of them. I'm so sorry. Have you people nothing better to do? He stirs.
How did you do it?
I have my way. The worst is over then.
So tired.
Then rest, my child.
The amount of weirdos who smack you for being nearby, but they don't smack anyone else.
Get away from me!
One day you'll look back at this and laugh.
I'll kill you.
I doubt that.
You've no reason to go. Leave.
As if he's officially absconded from the premises.
He's awake.
It's you!
How does it feel to be awake?
I don't know how you did it.
It wasn't easy, I assure you.
There's so many bloody these okay, stop it.
I owe you my life. I'm yours to command. Thank you. Thank you for freeing me.
Thank you for letting me.
Found him.
Let go your burden.
I'll rest now, yes. The endless dream calls to me. But before I close my eyes, I must know what will become of my children.
You mean the people made to suffer your cruel experiments? They'll be free now to return to their homes.
Homes? What homes? The sewers? The brothels? The prisons that we dragged them from?
You took these people against their will.
He suddenly got a
Yes.
French accent.
What little will there was for them to have. Are you really so naive? Do you appease a kind
I didn't notice it
child
before,
simply
probably all it
because
is.
he wails? But I want to play with fire, Father. What would you say? As you wish. But then you'd answer for his burns.
These are not children, but men and women full grown.
In body, perhaps, but not in mind. Which is the very damage I sought to repair. I admit, without the piece of Eden, which you stole from us, my progress was slowed. But there are herbs, mixtures, and extracts. My guards are proof of this. They were madmen before I found and freed them from the prisons of their own minds. And with my death, madmen they will be again.
You truly believe you were helping them?
It's not what I believe. It's what I know.
I keep forgetting to do the glitch prompts. Wasn't me. Stop it. I am a heathen, but that's fine because I am an Assassin's Creed heathen. Now. See that skill? That is how you gain in Gamerland. Oh god, my... There you go. Oh shit. I like to think that I could lose you. Here we are. Home, once more.
What news, Altair?
Garnier is dead.
Then you should return to Masyaf with news of your victory.
There is something else.
Speak it then, or would you have me read your mind?
What do you think he wanted from these people? That he would keep them and experiment on them as he did?
Yours is not to ask, but act, Altair. It doesn't matter what he did or why. Only that he's dead.
But Garnier seemed to believe he was helping these people.
Is that what you saw?
No. What I saw was not a place of healing, but of pain.
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Forget I spoke of it.
I already have.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
This fucking fly needs to fuck off. Still just not doing bits. Return to Al Mualim is now the objective.
Damn it! What's the problem now?
I'm getting weird temperature readings. I think the Animus is overheating.
Christ, it's always something. How long?
It's making it like a musical tune.
These delays are unacceptable, Miss Stillman. I want progress reports every hour.
It's gonna be a while, Desmond. Why don't you go lie down or something? Get some rest.
Where's Vidic going? Oh, he's dipping.
Why is he always yelling at you? It's his machine.
His theories. He's not the one who built it.
Who did? You?
No. Abstergo has a team of engineers. Not much they don't have. But I did oversee the assembly. Guess that's why he gets so angry with me.
He's a dick.
He's under a lot of pressure. We all are.
Can't believe you're defending the guy.
Warren saved my life, so if he wants to yell a little, let him.
Ah, classic gaming. So you're just going to stand there and not fix the Animus, eh? How does the Animus even overheat, though?
What do you mean he saved your life?
You're not the only one who doesn't get to go home at night.
Wait, are you saying you're a prisoner?
When they first approached me, I was finishing up my PhD. The university had made it clear I had no future there. They didn't like the subject of my doctorate, called it pseudoscience. Said keeping me on would discredit and embarrass them. It was the same everywhere. Other universities, companies I interviewed with. Pretty soon I was out of money and out of time. I was this close to waiting tables. Then I got a letter.
From Vidic?
He said he'd been following my career since undergrad, that he believed in my work and wanted to meet to discuss my future. You have no idea how good it felt to hear that. So I met with him. What did I have to lose?
And he offered you a job?
Yes, here at Abstergo, helping out on the Animus project. I'd have a chance to test my theories and prove the professor's wrong. How could I turn that down?
I think I'm missing the part where you became a
Cigarette
prisoner.
chair, you legend.
Sometimes I wonder...
Absolute sir.
If they
Cheers
weren't
to Super
behind
Chat,
it
man.
all. If they manipulated events so that I'd get desperate. They can do that. They can do anything. I didn't think when I agreed to come here. They even told me I'd be trapped. For 6 months, a year max. Once the product launched, there'd be no need for secrecy anymore. But until then, I'd be a guest of the company. At least, that's what they said.
And when the Animus was ready?
They came in while I was sleeping. 3 guys. Guns.
Well, that's nice
They
to
dragged
know.
me out of bed. God. The worst part is I knew them. One guy, Richard, we ate lunch together sometimes. And now he was gonna... They were cracking jokes. I tried to pull away. He hit me. And that's when he told me I was going to die.
Christ, what did you do?
Nothing. I kept telling myself it wasn't real. And then Warren was there, shouting at them to get away from me. And they listened.
Jesus.
He's not a happy man, Desmond. I wouldn't even say he's a good man, but he saved my life. They never came for me again, and he promised they never would.
You're still stuck here working for these nut jobs.
But I'm alive. Anyway, I really do need to get the Animus repaired. I'll see you tomorrow, Desmond.
Well, that was a gaming moment, wasn't it?
What the hell? Someone's been in here. Looks like some kind of access code.
Ah, snooping in that. Don't know if it works. Now the Animus is magically fixed. We can do some snooping. Don't know if we can actively get in. I can't remember if we can get in. I don't think we can. But we can do bits. The Animus is magically fixed. Lucy's magically gone. I can steal that pen. Enter password. Yeah, enter thine password. Welcome, Lucy. Okay, me, Lucy, I promise. Layla Marino, she killed herself. Something about a relationship with a kid named Newman. Don't dip your pen in company and drop it. Alan Ricken. Unfortunately, I'm unable to respond further to your inquiry. I have CC'd Alan Ricken on this email. Please direct all further questions to him. Thank you. Blah 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 blah. Gamer, 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 gamer. It's pretty neat. I now have that pen, which I can. I do wonder, right, if we can game. Great cheese. With great cheese comes great cheese. Desmond is starting to get brave, to be fair. Oh no. Access denied. I need to get Vidic's pen and steal it from him. I have to pick his pocket for it though, so it doesn't make my life easier. You're the first English-based gamer I tuned into for ages. Refreshing. Ah, that's gaming. That is gaming, lovely and good. Bit of old bleeding effect kicking off in its early stages. Don't pour the coffee on my face,
We've got
sir.
quite a day ahead of us.
You're in a good mood this morning.
Miss Stillman has made some modifications to the Animus. You should be able to remain inside even longer now.
And help you with your treasure hunt.
This is serious business, Mr. Miles. I don't think you fully appreciate the work that Abstergo does.
Maybe because I don't actually know what you people do.
We change the world. Every day, in 100 different ways. Did you know that nearly every single breakthrough of the past millennia, be it medical, mechanical, or philosophical, has come from Abstergo or its predecessors?
That's a bold claim, Doc. Think you might be exaggerating a bit?
Not in the slightest. Oh, we certainly don't take the credit. That would arouse far too much suspicion. We choose our beneficiaries with great care.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? It means we're in control.
But how? What makes you guys so special, so smart? That you happen to invent all these things while us mere mortals stumble around like idiots?
To be fair, we don't invent them. We find them.
Find them?
They're gifts, Mr. Miles. From those who came before.
Ah, a
We'll
little
have
bit
to
of
continue this
mysterious
discussion later.
business.
Time's wasting.
See, back in the days of Assassin's Creed 1 being the only Assassin's Creed game that existed, that wouldn't have made sense. That'd have been like, what? And now it makes sense.
Morning, Desmond.
Yeah. Hi.
I have stolen his pen and he did not notice. And Lucy didn't give a fuck, and I love that. I guess we sort of know why, though.
Lie down, Desmond.
Continue.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line of sight.
Come in, Altair. You've done well. 3 of the 9 lay dead, and for this you have my thanks. But do not think to rest upon your laurels. Your work has just begun.
I am yours to command, Master.
King Richard, emboldened by his victory at Acre, prepares to move south towards Jerusalem. Saladin is surely aware of this, and so he gathers his men before the broken citadel of Arsuf.
Would you have me kill them both then? End their war before it begins in earnest?
No. To do so would scatter their forces and subject the realm to the bloodlust of 10,000 aimless warriors. It will be many days before they meet, and while they march, they do not fight. You must concern yourself with a more immediate threat. The men who pretend to govern in their absence.
Give me names and I'll give you blood.
So I will. Abun Nukud, the wealthiest man in Damas. Majduddin, regent of Jerusalem. William of Montferrat, liege lord of Acre.
What are their crimes?
Gaming
Greed,
too hard.
Arrogance, the slaughter of innocents. Walk amongst the people of their cities. You'll learn the secrets of their sins. Do not doubt that these men are obstacles to the peace we seek.
Then they will die.
Another of your items is restored. Take it. See that it is put to good use. Return to me as each man falls.
Ah, gloves.
We might better understand their intentions.
Where have I been without my gloves? Look at that.
Altair,
Pigeons going
take
off.
care. Your recent work has likely attracted the attention of the city guard. They'll be more suspicious than they've been in the past.
Ah, that's fine. Look at that. We've got our gloves back. We can now catch ledges and break grabs and bits like that, which is, I guess, really cool. Yeah. I suppose it's gaming, really, isn't it? This is up to like sequence 4 and that. I wonder where all those flags are down in Masyaf, if that's a good I don't know if I care enough, but I guess it couldn't hurt to care enough. Oh, there's a flag there. That's pretty useful. That's 6. And there's one down here. Assassin's Creed 1 is so mysterious and bits like that.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you
Let's
could
get to
show them what you
700
know.
likes. That'll be a good number to conclude on. If we can hit that.
You must be busy.
I am very busy. Please leave me to it. Why does he force me into the ring every time I leave that?
You must be busy. I understand.
What is he running? What would cause him to run?
That sword sound is pretty rough
God
to listen
save
to.
him. He's gone mad.
None down here. We're really close to
What is he doing?
really close to 700 likes, gamers. That would be cool. Ah, see, I knew there was something up here. I'm always looking for flags and things. It's important sometimes to game really hard and do bits. To look for all the flags everywhere. Oh, there's one down there, for example. If we do not gather all of them flags, we are not worthy of the assassin and that bits and pieces. If you get me. See you later, gamer. Indeed, it's game, and who's off? Let's get them likes up. That'd be fantastic. It'd be gaming. Ooh. No, gaming. I'm surprised that it didn't crash again in there. After it crashed the first time, it didn't crash again. Well, very lucky, I guess. Don't want to fast travel. I like how it cuts out the travel because it knows it's dull as fuck. But no, I'm sticking around in Masyaf for a minute. I'm going to scan, making sure every single corner is covered. Is there a flag back here? No flag back here. Sorry, I wanted to have a look. I'm sure there was one up there, but we got it. Along here is where it goes. There's one down here, right? That's the 9th one. Oh, there's 10th one actually. Flag collecting is important, alright? I don't know what to say. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Just ensure that you collect every single flag that ever existed, otherwise you are a monster. I heard one, but I don't know where it was.
Blind men shouldn't run.
Could you please be more careful? What your purpose? As he does, I won't help you.
It's all about gaming, gamers.
Odd. Why would he do that?
Ah.
Why would he do that?
Because I'm collecting flags. What does everyone mean? Why would I do that? People do not understand the severity of the flag collecting business. I don't even know why I'm doing this. It's not something that I typically intend on following up on. But I guess it is gaming. I'm a bit sad that we've done all the Horizon Zero Dawn bits now. Like, there's no more Horizon Zero Dawn to do. I mean, I'm sure there are some side quests and things that we can do, but can we be asked? Nah. We've done the main story, and we've done the DLC story, and we did a lot of the side content that was there. And from what I've heard, there aren't stupid amounts of side quests, so for we've probably done most of them. So, that's Horizon Zero Dawn done, unfortunately. As fun as it was a fantastic game. It stressed me out to fuck. But, still worth it. See, I would look up a map for these flag things. But Masyaf isn't that big. Why ruin it? This reminds me of that April Fool's video where James just sat there for 2 hours and collected all the flags in Assassin's Creed 3, because of course he did. And yeah, that was pretty jokes.
Now, why is he doing that?
I know English, a bit of French, a bit of German, a bit of Spanish. And Spanish. I know bits of French, little bits.
Has he gone mad?
5 more flags to collect. Flags, where art thee? Can you not hear one? Doing that glistening thing, what they do.
Good son. Just stop acting like a child. Careful.
Any thoughts on the new Horizon game trailer? Horizon 2 The Forbidden West, you know, after playing and finishing Horizon Zero Dawn and its DLC, I 100% want to get that. Like, you know, that's something that I absolutely would like to get and grip and game. Ah, well, that was a bit painful.
Hurt himself. When he does, I won't help. Is there a reason for him to do that?
Yeah, I'm gaming. I don't know where the last 4 are. But I presume they can't be far away, right? Maybe they're in different parts of the castle, but what other parts of the castle have we yet to explore? I want to find these bloody flags. I don't know why I want to find the flags. I don't even care for the thing, but for some reason, I just want to locate them all. It's like Pokemon, except I know they're pointless.
God save him. He's gone mad.
Also, the field of view when you do a leap of faith, like, stretches because it goes that high. Which is so odd.
Look, he's going to hurt himself. What's he doing?
Please, be more careful next time. Has he lost his mind?
So hard. I cannot find them. Oh, there's one. I see one. It is mine. Here we are. Well, the last three. Last three gaming flags that need gripping. Are any on roofs anywhere? I suppose not. Ow, my health. Wow, what a pain. Look at the agony that I am in. Isn't it tremendous, the agony that I find myself in?
Where is he going?
This direction. You can't have gaming without the gamers. I see that I'm going to struggle to find these, aren't I? Maybe the garden. I have checked. There was one in the garden that I found. I'll check again, see if there's some more. Come on, Altair, let's go.
Mike, well, he seems to be in a hurry.
They call him Altair ibn Lasad. I've also realised that in Revelations, this tower is much taller. Wait, is it? I don't know if it is actually. This side is just different. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, I suppose. It is me, Altair ibn Lasad. I'm here looking for a gaming sir. You'll never find all the flags. Well, I mean, obviously, but
It takes time to draw another blade. Ensure your first attack is also your last.
What's he caused him to run like that?
something really quite atmospheric about this place. It's so dark and creepy way. Oh, there's one literally right there. Of course there is. Mine. I have 18 flags. Well, we needed some more of them, to be fair. Has a tutorial video open his phone where let's find all the flags. Do I? Because I have no clue where to find the last 2 flags. Is that right? How many flags have I got? I don't even know how many flags I've got. Maybe it's somewhere else in the garden. I don't know. I can't imagine it is because I've checked the entire thing. 18 flags. So I've got 2 more to grip, and I don't know where I'm looking. Maybe one's up the stairs somewhere. Not that side. Is it in here? No. Is there a similar chamber down here? No, not there. It's not there, and it's certainly not there. This library is not as big as I thought it was.
Damn fool must be out of his mind. Tell me why he's doing that.
I'm looking for the fucking flags, lad. Thought you understood. You're the one who put them there, bastards. Certainly not there. Hit the 700 like goal. That's what we like. We like hitting like goals because like goals make me feel good. Let's get one like final spike, if you will, going on. That'll be epic. Trying to get these flags is gonna kill me off, but it needs to be done. Maybe they're out. Maybe they're on the road to the Holy Land. Maybe they're not. Damn, if I had to put a flag, I'd certainly put one here. My name's Altair and I can't swim. Now let's mooch. There are 13 in total in the village. There are 20 altogether, aren't there, in Masyaf? I've found several in Masyaf. I've got 2 flags left to get.
Did he just run? Careful! I could have been hurt.
Mine. I have the maximum number of knives. Seven in the Citadel and Gardens. So there are none out here. Ah, screw it. I can't even be asked. I give up. I truly give up, I promise. I'm giving up. I swear I'm giving up on looking for these flags.
Did you see that?
Let go of the flags. I know, it's just so difficult, man. The flags are my only love in life. And they game hard and do bits. Yeah, nah. Let's see if Altair learnt to swim fishy. Well, he didn't, because I know it's just not in the game. It would be a pointless waste of time. Can you imagine me going, I wonder if Altair has figured out how to swim. Oh, what a surprise. He still has not a clue. That would be certainly very painful. But Jesus, we have been going for nearly 4 hours. We've been going for 3 hours and 44 minutes as of right now. So yeah. Sorry, just doing it. I am such a cock. This gaming. Is it me or does the soundtrack of AC sometimes sound like the song from Jab's Palace? Jab's Palace. Maybe the large tower at the foot of the Citadel might have one. The large tower at the foot of the Citadel. I'm sure I've been on the okay, now you've convinced me to have a look at the large tower at the foot of the Citadel. I assume you mean this one here, and I mean I climbed it and there wasn't one up there before. There were some on the path behind it, but there were none on the tower itself that I haven't gripped at the very least. There was one up there I gripped that. I presume you mean this tower here. I am a gamer. I just can't bring myself to conclude, can I? Boop, 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 boop. Your mum is dead. Okay.
What's got into him?
This tower here. I can't see if there's any up there, but you can't get up to the top anyway. No, you know what? I can't be arsed. This tower business, it's cool, but I just guess it ain't. I guess looking for these flags just ain't for me, you know? I mean, I've done most of them. Just there's always a couple that will never show their faces. I guess they are hiding forever, and they will never know when to reveal themselves to me. Is that one up there? No, it is not. It's just a giant flag anyway. One of them banners. Right, peak. Well, I suppose that concludes the stream anyway. Because I mean, come on, it has to end. It's been 4 hours nearly. And I've got to eat, I've got to do something, and maybe I'll stream again later. So yeah, no, thank you all for watching this this stream. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. I'd like to thank James Rostron, Akshay Prashant, Mini Fridge, Marcus, Halo Killer 49, EG Fitness 26, Isak Kamani, Jay Lee, Lady Listomania R, and Cigarette Chair for your super chat donations. I really do appreciate all of you gamers for your generosity, as well as everyone joining me. And also thanks to the lovely patrons over on the Patreon. If you want your name up on this list, then go ahead and check it out. There's a link in the description. You get some extra bits and pieces while over there as well, of course. Whether or not you think it's worth it is, in the end of the day, completely up to you. So if you wish to check it out, do so of your own free will and make a decision that you want to. Of course, if you can't, don't want to, or don't feel comfortable doing so, then don't. And even then, it's completely your choice, and I'm in no position to dictate that for you. And nor do I want to. Now, thank you all for coming along again, and I'll catch you all very soon with another episode. Maybe tomorrow, maybe I'll stream again later, but I don't know what it will be. Who knows? But until next time, take care, gamers, and goodbye.